This is a quick video to illustrate a SAML single sign-on SP initiated flow with Form Sentry as the service provider. So Form Sentry is acting as a gateway for a landing page, and I have an HTML policy here with two virtual directories. One of these virtual directories is for the landing page, and this is going to proxy traffic down to a remote server where the landing page code lives. This virtual directory requires a cookie, so you need a Sentry FS session cookie to access the landing page. In order to get the Sentry FS session cookie, you go through a SAML single sign-on flow with Salesforce as the identity provider. Okay, and that will utilize this SAML processing virtual directory where there's a user identity and access control task assigned. The user identity and access control task is configured for SP initiated, and you specify an identity provider URL, and that would be my Salesforce identity provider endpoint. From a runtime perspective, let's test this out. We're going to launch a new browser, and I'm actually going to log into Salesforce first. So I log directly into Salesforce. This is not related to Sentry at all. This is a direct login to Salesforce. Once I'm logged in, on my Salesforce homepage, I have a link here for my FS landing page. This link points to my Sentry HTML policy, specifically the virtual directory for the landing page. So the link on my Salesforce homepage points to my Sentry virtual directory for the landing page. When I click this link, I am not authenticated to Sentry, so Sentry is going to redirect me into the SAML flow. I will then be authenticated again at Salesforce based off of my Salesforce cookie. Salesforce will then generate a SAML response and redirect me back into the Sentry SAML processing flow. Sentry will validate the SAML response, set a Sentry FS session cookie, and redirect me back to my original location, which is to the landing page. So I click the link, it all happens very quickly, and I end up on my landing page behind Form Sentry. From a Sentry logging perspective, we're going to see a few different transactions. The first transaction is my initial call into the landing page, which redirects to my SAML virtual directory. This will also redirect, this time redirects to Salesforce with the SAML auth request. Okay. Salesforce processes my SAML auth request and authenticates me based on my Salesforce cookie, and then Salesforce redirects with my SAML response. So here's the incoming SAML response. Sentry validates the SAML response, generates an FS session cookie, and redirects me to my original location, which was to the landing page. And then the next transaction is the call into the landing page. This time Sentry validates my FS session cookie and allows me to go to the backend server, connects to the backend server behind Form Sentry.